Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's reading we are going to get messages from your person higher self. There is 4 piles for you to choose from today. They are all with amethyst, so very different amethyst with different vibes. Same with the pile. There is no really like huge they were very different. Okay. I've been looking for my words for the past like 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just tired. I just did the 4 piles and I had a full day at work, so yeah. Anyway, it's not of your concern. Don't worry about it. So with pile 1 we get this very clear, beautiful amethyst. Pile 2 got this unpolished one, a bit tiny, but with a lot of energy. Pile 3 got this little raw one, such a precious one. I love this one. And pile 4 got this interesting one. So like I said, for the 4 piles are very different, but maybe there's messages for you in more than one. I will still say maybe pick only one, but if you watch one pile and really feel like there is still messages for you in another one, then just go ahead and watch another pile. Take all the time that you need to choose a pile. I think that like there was a lot of energy in each pile, so it might get a little bit confusing if you get hit by all the energy through the screen. Okay, I need to stop talking because apparently I cannot talk today. I mean, I have talked pretty okayly, yeah, pretty finely throughout the readings, but right now I'm just tired. Okay, so please feel free to pause the video, take some time, meditate, and I will get started with pile 1. Hi pile 1, if you choose this beautiful amethyst, this is going to be your reading all about the messages coming from your person higher self. Okay, so I pulled your card first and they came really fast. Also, I picked so many different decks. I don't know I don't know what happened. I looked at my shelf where there is all my decks and I was like, okay, this one. I was like, okay, that's a lot. So I think your person higher self has a lot of messages for you today. And yeah, so we're gonna see all that with some oracles and tarot cards, and at the end I get a few last messages. I left it open, so it could be from your person higher self again, or it could be from spirit, or both. Like I wanted to have like some more broad messages in case I missed anything. So to get started, you got With That You're Here by the Goo Goo Dolls. Is that Go-Go or Goo-Goo? I'm not sure. So, I mean, I've been listening to that band for years, but I don't know. So, yeah. So, I almost cried listening to that song. It's such a beautiful song, first of all. And so, what I've gathered from it, and we'll see more with the cards. So, if it doesn't resonate with you, maybe don't leave right away. Maybe there is more coming with the cards, but what I got from the song is that you guys are in some sort of separation. Either you're not together at all, or like you're at a long distance or something like that. And to me, your person higher self is telling you that your person is really longing for you. And I think, okay, so technically your person higher self and your higher self are always, in some sort of communication. So it's not like your person higher self is longing for you, because technically they have access to you. But it's the idea of still like I think that maybe you guys missed each other in many lifetimes or something like that. Like, it was the vibe. Like, I get that feeling that it's been a long time coming, you know, you guys coming together or coming together again if you're in separation due to long distance. And there is this deep longing for one another, especially on their part. I mean, I don't know for you, but yeah, they really miss you. And you know, it's like, it's the idea of, like, you know, the lyric is, now that you're here, and not now that you're near and not here. And I really think that either the person you're asking about, either it's a new connection or you just reconnect. Like, there's something like that of, now that I know you're here, or now that I know that you're here again somewhere in the world, and I know this for sure because I saw you, or I've watched you somewhere or something like that. I cannot let go of the feelings that it is you. And I think that's coming from your person higher self, but that's what your person is feeling in the 3D, which is a bit odd because I was asking for their higher self. So, but I really think it's something that's important, because I think that even on the 5D level, there is this like, your person higher self is missing you, the you that you are in the 3D. I hope I make sense. It's really this idea that, okay, your person higher self is in contact with your own higher self at all time, but even their higher self is missing you in the physical. And there's also another message with that song that says, like, it's the idea that they know that this is a journey, sort of. I don't remember the exact lyrics, but it was the idea that coming together for the two of you is a journey, and that, to me, is the idea that even if your person higher self is acknowledging that it's a journey and they know why all of this is happening because they are the reason why it's happening, it doesn't mean they don't long for you. It doesn't mean that they wish you guys could be together already, because even if they decide that you guys will meet and be together in the 3D at the same place at this time, they still feel like this moment is not coming fast enough. It's the idea here. Okay, I'm gonna go with the cards now. So you got 31, Cosmic Emerald, create perfect health, access divine abundance. Interesting. And then you got Mountain with clarity. Okay, I see something here. And then we got the number 10 with transcendence, achieving success. Whoa, intense. So I think that your person higher self wants you to know that the both of you in the 3D, on the physical, have finished a cycle. You complete a cycle, and I think it was this idea, you know, of like having a lot of things to go through in order to be able to be together. And I think you guys have been achieving a lot, and with achieving success, I don't think it's necessarily like money wise. It could be, but I really think it's more than that. It's really achieving a lot when it comes to you and who you are and your own journey and the way you approach life, how healthy the relationship with yourself here is. Sorry, I really think that you guys, the both of you, and their person higher self is acknowledging that, your person higher self, sorry, is acknowledging that, is that you both have achieved so much, even if it's not something like material, and you have closed so many cycles, probably way more than you realize. And they want to tell you that this is, because of it, you are creating this perfect health. And I think it's really like health at every level, you know, physical health, mental health, just even the way you approach spirituality. I think you're really in the place where things are in balance, basically. And I think your person higher self is telling you that because they want you to know that you are, and they are as well. And with the access, divine abundance, and clarity, I think it's the idea that you can have all the answers about what your person is thinking, what's going on, by just asking. Just ask your angels, ask any divine entity that you feel the closest to, and they will give you the clarity. And I think even probably, okay, I think, yeah, okay, I got it. Your person, higher self, will come through actually. It's like, okay, that's why they were so eager to come through with those cards, because they want to tell you that you don't have to come through me. You can ask them directly for clarities. And because she is sleeping, I really think that they are coming through to tell you things in your sleep or at night. Well, there's the sun, it's not nighttime, so maybe in your sleep or when you meditate, or if you take naps. It's really random, but if you take naps, I really think that your person higher self wants to give you a lot of info. Like, they're really eager for you guys to reconnect in the 3D, and so they are willing to just come through and give you answers if you go and ask them. But you have to ask first. They won't come through just like randomly. I mean, maybe they have in your dreams, but it was not like really very clear messages. Probably it was some was more like, you need to guess type of vibe. But if you ask them with the Access Divine Abundance, they want to tell you everything you're doubting, everything you're wondering, every step that there is left to do. Like, just ask and you will get answers. Maybe not always really very clear ones, but at least ones that will help you understand the situation and help you wait and grow in order to come together. Because I really think that I get the vibe that you and your person higher selves have planned something really like almost strict for you guys on the 3D, but your person higher self is getting impatient a little bit. Like, it's not really impatient. I don't think our higher selves get impatient the way we do, but it's that longing that's becoming so heavy to carry for your person that even their higher self is feeling it and wants you guys to be together already, sort of things. But I think there is still a few, because we have those mountains here, and I think as much as you guys have achieved a lot and you are very close to coming together, and with the song saying now that you're near, I think you're really close, but there is still a few things that are blocking you guys from coming together completely. I really think you guys are in separation. Like, if you're not, this is just go check another pile, because I cannot see anything else. I mean, you can be with them, like dating them, but you're not physically together every day. You're not talking all the time. There is some sort of separation here going on. And there is still things to achieve, and I hope we're gonna get more info about that, because there is still a few things for you guys to achieve because before you can fully be together. But it's soon, because now that you're near, it's stuck in my head, so it's really soon. Don't give up, guys, because it's really soon, and your person higher self will tell you all of it. All that's not coming through me, just ask them and they will tell you, for sure. Okay, then we got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other's. And then we got codependency, addictions, are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so I think I got my answer. So two things. With the codependency, I think that so I wanted to say either you or them, but I really think that you guys are pretty much mirrored. And as much as I'm connecting with your person higher self, I still think that your own higher self is like on the side being like, say that too. So I really think that it's really mirrored, that all of the things you guys are achieving and successing at doing, you both are doing it. You mirroring each other. And maybe the journey is not exactly the same, like obviously you're going through different things, but at the end of the day, the lessons that you learned and the things that you achieve are very very similar. You're very like it's very mirrored to me. I'm so sorry. Apparently the word mirrored become hard for me today. But yeah, and so with the codependency, I think you both are dealing with that in some ways, and I think it's going to be completely different for the both of you. I really am hearing like codependency to work, maybe to other relationship, and I don't mean, okay, I don't think it's romantic for neither of you. I think it's codependency maybe to a parent or a friend, or just there is something like some sort of addiction, something like that like I can't find my words, but yeah, there is something like that on both of your sides that still need to be dealt with. And you know, addiction is such a scary word, but it could be, it doesn't have to be something like drug or alcohol. It can be, but I don't see it as something that is that bad. I just see it are like coping mechanism that you may be using so that you don't have to face few things that you don't want to face, or things like that. And with heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feeling with each other. So for a lot of you, I think it's because you guys probably haven't been in much communication at all yet. Like, you are probably aware of each other or something like that, but you're not actually with each other or talking with each other. Or if you are with this person in a separation, like long distance or something like that, I really think that the communication went to something that is like just the basic, like how are you, how's the weather, you know, like very very surface level communications. And I really think that at some point when you guys are going to finally reunite it, there is going to be the need for that really deep conversation about what you guys went through and why the things happened the way they did, or what you expect from this relationship. And I really think it's going to be easy. It's like your person higher self is telling you that because you guys are going through the same things, it's going to be so easy to have really deep conversation. And I really think it's the idea of don't be afraid of it. You know, sometimes it's scary. You're thinking, I just met this person, I shouldn't tell them this or that or all that I've been through, because I've been through a lot, you know, and I don't want to scare them away. But your person higher self is telling you, no, go ahead, tell them everything. They went through the same thing, and that's actually. And also, if you are with this person, you should tell them all that you went through or all that you are going through, because I really think that because you guys are going through the same things, your person is it's the only person who can understand you fully, because they know they went through it as well. You guys, before coming, your higher self and their higher self decides that you will go through all those things, and both of you will go through pretty much the same things. So that's that way you guys are the best person for each other, because you are able to understand each other so well, more than anyone else in the world. And this codependency, I'm really getting like work vibe, or like maybe some sort of game, like I don't know, poker came to my mind, or like video games or something like that. Like, it's not something that is insanely life-threatening, for example, because addictions can be life-threatening, but it's a really bad habit that the both of you needs to deal with. Those addictions that came to me were more from them. But yeah, I think you both are very different, like, coping mechanism of codependency tendency that you need to deal with. But at the end of the day, what I want to tell you is that you are both going through it. That's what, not me, that what your person wants to tell you. Your person higher self, to be exact. Okay, I'm rambling, I'm gonna keep going. So for your tarot, you got Mother of Swords and the Ten of Cups. That's the 10, right? Yeah. That's so cute. I like how if we have the red, orange, yellow, blue, green and blue, and we have the blue here, we have the green here. I don't like it here, it's sunset, so we have very orangey reddish colors. So it's like almost, and the yellow, we have the fire and the yellow over there. It's like almost all of those colors that are here, we find them here. It's pretty, okay, I like it. Anyway, so let's start with the Mother of Swords. So I really think that your person higher self is really insisting on this to me, because to me the Mother of Swords is the Queen of Swords, obviously, and she's very, I say she because, you know, the Queen of Swords is, and the Mother is a feminine energy, but you or your person don't have to be a she. It's just, yeah, it's easier for me. But that Queen of Swords is very, it's all about communication, independence, truth, honesty. And so also sword energy are really usually, like, I associate them with like very fast energies. And since it's all about communication, and we have the heart to heart here, if you are in like a no communication things with this person, I think communication is coming pretty fast. I don't know how, but it's coming really, really fast. And I really, like, to me, your person higher self is stressing the idea that you need to be true to them. You need to be your most authentic self. It's coming so strongly to me right now. It's like, you need to understand that as intelligent and funny as you are, and as an amazing person, I mean, they're longing for you. So as amazing as you are, and and as much as they want something with you, if you're not true, if you hide yourself, maybe that's one of your coping mechanism, you know, hiding yourself behind walls or something like that. If you're not yourself, fully yourself, if you don't show this person your weirdness, your uniqueness, your unicorn side, they might not recognize you for who you are, which is probably a very high level soulmate. Like, it's a really intense connection. But I really think that in order for this to work, your person higher self is telling you that you need to be vulnerable. You need to show them who you are. And I know it's hard. Don't get me wrong, but it's really what they want you to know, is that this relationship will only work if you are true and honest. And I really think they're stressing that because maybe in the past you haven't always been in your relationship. I mean, it's human to want to make herself look better and to hide our weirdness and our flaws. But I really think in this case, your person higher self is saying, your flaws are beautiful. They are not flaws to me. I see you, like with this Ten of Cups, I see you as someone I could be a family with. And by family, I mean whatever you see family as. It doesn't have to be the traditional way, you know. It could be whatever you're comfortable with. But they see you as, as everything, you know. The Ten of Cups is all about fulfillment, divine love, marriage, happiness, relationship, like really long-term, stable relationship. So your person higher self know that you're the shit. Sorry. That you are it. But they are afraid that if you hide yourself behind walls, your person might not be able to recognize you. And that it will create another, like, separation. I think ultimately you guys will come back together at some point, but like this, they're longing for you so badly that it will make them really sad if you guys just meet and end up parting ways again for sometimes, because there were some misunderstandings. So they really want you to be your true self 100% when you guys finally came back together, because you are it, you are everything. They want you to know that. They want you to know that. And I think that maybe you do know that already, because your higher self, your own higher self, I can like almost feel the energy of the both, you know, like entities. It's a bit overwhelming. And I really think that your own higher self has already told you all of this, that you know that on the deep level, but maybe you're still a bit scared, and maybe hiding it's easier. Trust me, we all do it sometimes, but you need to be 100% yourself when you guys get back together. Okay, let's have a look at the final messages, because I'm starting to ramble. So also, I don't know, I keep looking at this also with the mother, like I was saying, family, like if you guys want to have children, they definitely see you as mother potential. But I don't know, this owl, again, I go back to like the sleeping, maybe the night as well, for the messages that your person higher self like to give you, or when you can connect with them. I mean, you can just like lay in bed, just close your eyes and try to connect with them. You know, you don't have to do like the full meditation process if you're not comfortable with it. You can just do like very simple things, to just lay and just relax, concentrate on your breathing, and just try to connect with them. I think they will come, like your person higher self will come really easily, because they're eager to come see you and talk to you. So if you let them, they will really give you messages really easily. Okay, and again, sword energy, fast energy, so it's coming, guys. Then we have Amethyst. I'm not sure it's the correct way to say it. Learn how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay, interesting. Then we got prosperity lies ahead. We like to see that. And we got protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Interesting. Okay. So with this one, learn how to be human. And you know, I was just talking about vulnerability, and I think that one of the things that make us human is our feelings and our vulnerabilities. Okay, I can talk. It's like all those little things that make us different. You know, as human, we like to think that we have to conform to so many things, to social norms, but actually the most beautiful thing about us is how different we all are. And I think it's like learn how to accept that. And maybe that's one of the things that are holding you guys back, is that, and with the in the world but not of it, maybe you guys are Starseed or something like that, if you identify with that. But to me, is this idea of having a hard time to fit into your current world. Which I mean by that is that maybe you have a hard time fitting with your current friends or family members, but I really think that you have a hard time fitting in this world because you haven't met them. I think for the second you're going to meet them, you are going to see that there is another being that is pretty much just like you. And as much as the other ones will still be different, you know, and that's okay. That's what being human is all about. And even if it's still going to be a bit difficult to adapt sometimes to some situation, to learn how to be fully human, I think that once you meet them, you're going to see that they were always here. This person that is just like you, maybe not from this world in some perspective, but you are going to finally see that. And your person higher self really want you, like, it's like they're emphasizing so much on the idea that you need to show your weirdness, you need to show who you are. And even if you think, I'm so different, I'm so weird, I put it in quote, I'm so unconventional, that is what they are going to like. This is how they're going to be sure you are the one. So accept that, really. And protection, call back your power, get the cards, soul retrieval. With the call back your powers, I think it's the idea of being a bit more sure of yourself. Okay, and also of this connection. Like really the idea of like, call back your powers. Like, and like I was saying earlier, I think you know all of this already. Maybe not every little bit, but like the main idea that they are out there, that they are near, and that you have to be yourself. You already know that. And maybe you also know that you get messages when you sleep or meditate from your person higher self. But I think you're doubting it, and your person higher self is like, no, no, it's me. It's me, and it's your own higher self. We're giving you all of those infos. You're not delusional, you're not crazy. We are really telling you all of this. You need to believe us. You are powerful. I think you're really powerful in the sense that, and also with the Mother of Swords, I mean, it's a really powerful energy to me. And I think you're really a powerful being in the way that you can connect with your own intuition and you can hear your own higher self maybe more easily than other people. And even like messages from other entities if you let them. But I think you have the tendency maybe to dismiss it, to think that it's something else or that that's not it, or you're just wishful thinking. But your person higher self is like, no, you're not. You just have to believe in it because it's true. And prosperity lies ahead. Again, to me, it makes me feel of like a very, with new moon, like a very fast energy, something new coming soon. So yeah, be prepared because I think they want to come and they're coming pretty soon. In the physical and in the 5D, when you dream, your person higher self has already communicated with you and they are eager to do it again. So if it's something that you want them to do, just ask, really. I also want to advise you to listen to this song. I think there will be like some extra messages just for you that you might get in it. You don't have to, obviously, but I would do it if I were you. And yeah, Paolo, this is going to be it for your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see that, and I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday. Bye! Hi, Paolo. If you choose this row Amethyst, this is going to be your reading all about what your person higher self wants you to know, or messages from your person higher self. First of all, when I pick your crystal to get your songs and to just meditate a little bit on it, I got a really like big wave of feelings, like feeling of being maybe lost, or just pretty like dark feelings overall. It was not like very joyful or anything like that. It was very heavy. Okay, that's it. It was very heavy. Like I felt like I had the world on my shoulders almost. Like it was really heavy energy. So yeah, we'll see with the cards, but I really think that maybe your person is going through some things and your person higher self want you to know that. For the song, we got Head Above Water by Avril Lavigne, which kind of makes sense, I guess. This is a song about fighting, about just not drowning. And I think very metaphorically, because it's not about literally drowning, but it's being just overwhelmed by everything. And I think your person higher self really wants to let you know that if you are with this person and things are not going well, then it's not your fault. It's just because they are going through a lot. And if you're not with this person already, that's probably what is blocking you guys from being together, because this is very heavy energy. Like, I cannot stress that enough. It's really heavy. It's a lot. It feels like they have so many things to deal with, and not happy things, you know. Sometimes you have a lot to deal with, but it's positive because you have many work opportunities or stuff like that. But here it's not the vibe. Here it's really like many things happening at once, and not nice things, like maybe just things not going way good at the job, and problem with their house, problem with their car, with their family, friends. I don't know. It feels like every area of their life have something that is going wrong with, and so it's just a lot. And they might not let you help them like directly, and we'll see with the cards, but the vibe I'm getting here is that it wouldn't hurt to send them like love and positive vibe in the 5D if you feel like it. Like just send them like some love, even if it's not like an actual message because you're not in contact with them. just try to send them some love. I think they can get it, and it will be very beneficial for them. Even if they don't know who this is, just having this loving energy sent towards them could make some difference, I think, right now. And if you are with them, we'll see more with the cards, but the vibe I'm getting so far is don't push them. I think that just be supportive, be there, but don't push them to tell you what's going on. Don't push them to open up. Don't do it. I don't think it will be beneficial. And don't get me wrong, communication in a couple should be really something that is one of the number one priorities. But in that case, for some reason, I feel some blockages. And even if they are your person, they're the person you're meant to be with, if the way you see it, it doesn't mean that they still don't have some growing to do. And maybe that's why they are going through this tough time, so that they'll learn to be more open and ask for help. But right now, I feel some blockages when it comes to you helping them literally in the physical, not just being supportive and sending good energy. Okay, so you got, for the main energy, you got 35, divine potential. Fulfill your destiny. Be all you can be. Okay, interesting. 10, transcendence, achieving success. Pile 1 got this card as well. Apparently it really wants to come today. And then you got 33, ice and purity. Interesting. We have 2 horses. Well, this is a deck about unicorns, so obviously. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with 35. With the divine potential, fulfill your destiny, be all you can be. So I think that your person higher self is telling you that your person is on their path to become who they are supposed to be, to fulfill their destiny. And as much as it looks messy right now, they're gonna come out of it really more strongly. Once they finish that cycle, once they transcend this situation, they will finally, and I don't want to say they are going to be done learning and growing, because we are never done doing those things, but I think that once they're done with that thing that's going on right now, they are going to be able to get on the path of their destiny, get on the right path, basically. And we are never really not on the right path. It's always part of it, but it's like right now it's really dark and messy, but your person higher self wants to tell you that there is the potential for the light. As much as it's dark right now, look at how bright this card is. Just look at this. There is, like, your person has so much potential. Well, divine potential, literally, it's written on it. But there is, like, they are not this dark person. It's the vibe that I'm getting, and they are not this at the core of themselves. They are someone that is really bright and funny and full of light, full of potential, they have a beautiful destiny ahead of them. But you need to give them the time to heal. And it's something that somehow they have to do by themselves. You can be here, supportive, give advice if they ask advice from you, but don't push it, because I really get the vibe that they have to do that. They have to get over this on their own, so that they can just came out of the darkness burning bright. And with ice and purity, I think that I always like that on this card we have, those two sides, this really wild horses and this lady sleeping. And I think to me, what just came to my mind is that, like, your person higher self is saying they are sleeping on their wildness and freedom and bright self. But just because they are sleeping on it right now, because they are surrendered, surrounded by high speed, doesn't mean they are never gonna be that free and wild horse. They have this potential. They are someone that is, I think deep down, there's someone that is very pure with the purity, and by pure I mean that they have good intention, they have a pure heart, like they're someone that have a lot of love to give, but I'm pretty sure you don't see that, you're not seeing it right now because of what's going on. They're going on through so much all at once. And as much as their higher self is telling you that this is necessary for them to fully be who they were always meant to be, it doesn't mean that it's easy to be in this situation for you and for them. And it's almost like a little hang in there from your person higher self, like hang in there. We're not like that. There is much more to us. Don't give up. We want you, and we will be ready soon, but just give us some more time, because we can be wild and free and fun and loving and caring and an amazing person. Just give us time so we can sort our things out and show you all of that. It's the vibe that I'm getting. The number 33 might be significant for some of you. Yeah. Okay. Like I'm hearing they might be for some of you born on the 3 of the 3, like the 3 of March for some of you, or like the 30 of March. It's very specific, so if it's not the case, don't worry at all. But yeah, for some of you, I heard that, so. Okay, so then we have let go of control issue, allow this situation to unfold naturally. This is pretty ironic, okay. And then we got attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I think your person higher self is telling you to just almost not ignore them. Like I said, you can be there, you can be supportive, but just let them deal with their things. Just allow the situation to unfold naturally. Just don't try to control it. Don't try to control them. Don't try to force your help on them, because I know that it will be like something that is genuinely nice. You want to help them, but if you force your help on them, if you force your advices on them, it's not going to help. And your personal higher self is saying, let them deal with their shit. Like, just let them be. Let them be. Enjoy your life, because you deserve it. Like, I think your person higher self doesn't want you to get in a dark place as well, because you're waiting for them to get out of this dark place. They want you to keep enjoying life. You're someone that went through a lot already as well, I feel like. And just don't stop living because they have. Just don't do that. Keep living, keep enjoying your life. And I think also maybe by seeing you, or if you're not with this person, by feeling you enjoying life, being happy, it's going to help them, because you are connected at some level. And if you are happy, even if they don't see that, if they just feel that in your energy, it can be really helpful for them as well. So really, your person higher self is like, ignore me. Ignore them. Let them deal with their things. Just know what's going on, but let them deal with it and go enjoy life. As much as you want to help them, this is their things to deal with. This is their own challenges to overcome, and you can do it for them. So enjoy life in the meantime. Don't let the life pass you because you're waiting for them to finally be their full potential. They will get there, and they will let you know once they get there, one way or another. Spirit is going to make sure of it. Your higher self and their higher self are going to make sure of it, that once they are ready, they will knock on your door some way or another. Maybe not literally, but just there will be some sort of meeting. But just in the meantime, keep living. Don't join them in this dark, sleepy place full of like ice pick, really dangerous looking be like her, smell the roses, have fun, enjoy life, see all the beautiful things that you can see in the meantime. Okay, then let's have a look at your tarot cards. You got Judgment and the Three of Wands. So it's interesting that I choose this deck because on this deck, as you can see, it's a bird. And to me, birds are fast energy, so maybe they are getting out of this situation faster than you think. Like, it's like, look how dark it was and how this bird just flew out of it, all white and bright. Just like beside the meaning of the Judgment itself, just the look of this card is almost like your person higher self telling you they are doing that, they are in the process of doing that, and they will be their full potential maybe sooner than you think. And maybe they will make it faster if you let go. Don't try to help them. Even like on the energical level, just don't try to send like solutions or anything like that. Just try to send love and positivity and be in the loving and positive energy with everything else in your life so that they can feel that. I really think it's the best way for you to help them right now. So then with the literal meaning of the Judgment, well, you know, it's all about awakening, like just starting something new. Even it's like, to me, it's the idea of being aware, in this case, being aware of what's going on and why it's going on, and realizing that maybe they have a part, like they play a part in what is going on. And I think it's the energy they're in right now. And your higher self is telling you that as much as it's hard and they're still confused, they have started the process of getting over it. They have started the rebirth, basically. They start rebirthing themselves. I think it's just a little extra like hope to send your way. Like, I think your person higher self really wanted you to not feel discouraged, because this is a lot, you know? This is a lot that they are going through, and they really wanted you to be like, to know that this is not going to last forever, and it's actually maybe moving faster than you think, and probably faster than you are aware of. I don't think on the physical you can see any changes, and that's why your person higher self is telling you that, is that as much as right now on the physical it looks like they're still in this dark place and nothing is happening and they're not healing, actually they are. They're just doing it on a very like personal, internal level. And then we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is a lot about like moving, traveling, and so it's also about planning forward, planning for the future. And I like how, you know, the three wands are like capturing the light. And you know, I think it's like they're starting to see the light. They're starting to plan a future with you that is bright. And maybe not just with you. They're starting to plan in their head a better future again. They're starting to know that this dark place is not going to last forever, and that what was going on is not going to last forever. And they're starting to see like the light at the end of the tunnel again. Like, it may be creating it for themselves. And yeah, I think it's something like that. Like, they are ready for a new adventure. And maybe it's not like the literal meaning of travel, it's like the journey of life. Like, they are ready again for this journey, and they can see how it can be a little bit bright, but it's still like, you know, the majority of the card is still like black and white, so it's really not that intense. They have not been overflowed with, you know, optimism again, but they can see some light, you know. It's the idea that I'm getting here with this. For some of you, I think maybe your person is going to travel, or they went on a trip, or like some place, or like they moved. There's this idea that maybe to find this new beginning, to achieve what they have to achieve, to overcome this dark time, they might have to like move places. It doesn't have to be something as intense or as moving to another country. It can be, but it doesn't have to. But it's the idea that maybe to fully heal, they will need to move away, to go somewhere else. And for those of you who don't know who this person is, or like you're not with them right now, you're in separation, maybe they are going to come back closer to you, or travel to some place that are close to you, and that's how maybe you guys are going to see each other again, if you are in a really like intense separation and just feeling this on an emotional level, or just maybe you were wondering why you were not with this person already. So that could be it as well. Okay, let's have a look at your final cards. You got your hard work is paying off, get grounded, empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature, and empathic starseed, energetic serenity, absorbing what's not yours. Those two cards, they are from two different decks. They are just the same thing. Absorbing what is not yours, empath, highly sensitive. Okay, so I think that maybe your person higher self is telling you that one of the problem of your person is that they are an empath. They are highly sensitive, and maybe they are getting hit so badly with what's going on because they are not protecting themselves, and they are getting just their energy of what is going on and the energy of the other people involved, and because everyone is such in a stress and complicated state, they are being hit so much by it. It's affecting them so much because they need to protect themselves more. And being an empath is something that's really complicated because it's really It's really complicated because it's really hard to set the right boundaries. It's really hard to protect yourself. It's really overwhelming, basically, and I really think it's why it's so complicated, and it's why they have to do that by themselves. I really think your person higher self is like I already said earlier, that there was someone that has a lot of feelings, that was really loving and caring, and that has a lot of potential. And I think this is just more confirmation that they are someone that's really sensitive and really loving also. But because of it, because they haven't learned how to fully protect themselves yet, when things are going bad in their life and around them, it's making it even more complicated. But with your hard work is paying off, I think that, like I said, they are learning how to protect themselves. They are learning how to detach from this energy that is not fully theirs. And by doing so, they are going to be able to access their divine potential, because once they learn how to protect themselves a little bit more, they can use it as a tool as well. It's a very powerful tool to read the people around you, and it can be used like in your job or just in your personal life. It can really be helpful to know the way the people around you are feeling and what's going on with them on an intuitive level. But as long as they don't control it, it's only going to consume them, basically. But they're working on it, definitely. With your hard work is paying off. Your person higher self is telling you that they are working on it. They're not just sleeping on it, because we have this girl here sleeping, but I don't think they're just sleeping on it. Like, they are still in this dark time, surrounded by surrounded by things that are hurting them, maybe, or are difficult to deal with. But there is light. They're working on it. They see the light again, and they are starting to overcome all of this to fully be that. I like how the judgment is underneath the divine potential. Like this column is turning into a unicorn Pegasus unicorn because this unicorn has wings. I like that. It's like they're doing this, like they are flying up to their divine potential and to being this amazing self. But this is not, you don't have anything to do in this. It's not your place to heal them. It's not your place. Even if maybe you are an empath as well, and maybe you want to help them put better and stronger boundaries and help them know how to deal with that, how to ground themselves, how to get rid of this energy that is not theirs. It's not your place to do it. Really, your personal higher self is really stressing this out. You have to let them do it. You have to live your life while they do all of this. Because it's their own journey and they have to do that on their own. They plan to do that on their own, and as much as it might be frustrating for you, and for those of you who are not in contact with them, just know that it's what is going on. I think it's important because it's also important for you to know that maybe you are ready, or maybe you're wondering why things are not moving even though you were made aware of them, or you meet them and then nothing happened. It's because nothing could happen because they were not in the right state of mind for it to happen. They were not ready for it to happen. They need to be their divine potential, and that's when they will be able to be with you in something that is successful and happy and meaningful. Okay, Paolo 2, I think it's going to be it for your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see that. I hope I will get the chance to read for you again next time. Please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Bye! Hi, Paolo 3, if you choose this cute little amethyst, this is going to be your reading all about what your person's higher self want you to know, messages from them. I don't know which title I'm going to choose, but it's the same vibe, you got it. Okay, so to get started, you've got one of my favorite songs of the moment, which is also to me a song about soulmate, even twin flames. So if you came into this reading thinking about someone and you were wondering, is this it? Is it them? Are they my soulmate? Are they my twin flame? I think I can say to you that yes, they are. At least that's with this song. To me, it's definitely a yes. The song is Have We Met Before by Barbieri and Eric Nam. It's beautiful, such a beautiful song. I love it. It's all about meeting someone for the first time and knowing deep down that you know them, you've known them before, even if you never met them in the physical. You just know them on the soul level, and I think it's really the vibe here. And so maybe you just met this person or made aware of them, and you were wondering if it's it, or maybe you just start dating them and you're wondering, but definitely their higher self are telling you that you're it. You're their soulmate, you're their twin flame, you're whatever feels right to you on an intuitive level, then it's confirmation. It is it. Please listen to that song. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. It will be in the description box below with your group, so you can find it pretty easily. It's just a beautiful song. I love it. I even recommended it on a V-Live. Like, I watch a V-Live of the leader of Stray Kids, and I recommended this song. Like, I watch like once every, like, I don't know, 3 or 5 months when I have the time and I was in a holiday, and I was like, okay, let's watch it. Also, I just woken up, so I had nothing to do. It was like 6 a.m. or something where I was, and I recommended that song, and he played it and he liked it as well. So I was like, oh yes, more people knowing that song. And I hope, like, because I recommended it in this V-Live and there are so many people watching it, that I touch more people with that song. And I'm rambling. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get starting with your reading. This had nothing to do with your reading. I'm so sorry. So you get for the overall energy 25, caring community, participate and belong, enrich your life. You also got change and wind. Yeah, I'm so sorry, wind. And we have choice, understanding consequences. Okay, so we got number 9, 25, and 24. Interesting. I want to start with, weirdly enough, I don't want to start with the middle one. I always do that usually, but I want to start with the wind, because what I like about it is like, wind is often very destructive, but when you look at her, she's creating things. She's not destroying them. She's creating this beautiful place. And with the change, I think, to me, it's this idea that your person higher self wants you to know that your person have, maybe like you have, felt that there is something there. Felt that they felt like they have met you before, even if they know they never met you before. I think that they felt that there were something here, but they might be afraid of how much of a change it would be. And with the choice and understanding consequences, I think your person higher self wants you to know that on the 3D, your person is overwhelmed, but the implications of what it would be to be with you, of how much you would change them and change their lives, of how much consequences it will have. And maybe because they are in another relationship, or maybe because you guys are from different ethnicity and they're afraid of the way their family will react and their friends. There is this idea that you guys being together will have a lot of consequences. And I really, with the caring community, participate and belong, enrich your life, your person higher self knows that this is a good thing, that you being together, even if it creates chaos around you, it's, you guys belong to each other. With the belong, it stood out to me. You belong to each other, and even enrich your life. If you guys get together, you're going to be happier, you're gonna have a better life all together in every areas. And you're gonna make, even with the caring community, if the problem is the people around you, you are going to meet new people who are going to make you feel love and joyful. But on the physical right now, I think your person higher self is really, it really wants you to know that, and I think you're going through this as well, that meeting you shook them, and they are still in the process of understanding what's going on here, and they are afraid of what being with you will create. So many changes. As human, we tend to be afraid of change, and we shouldn't be, but it's a really human reaction to be afraid of changes. And this is a huge change, when you look at this card. And I think you guys coming together, being together, will rock their world, literally. Like, look at this, it's floating even. So it's going to be really intense. And even this card, there are so many dragons all over the place, and it's like you're not sure what's going on, and they're fighting, and just what's going on. And so I really think that they just confuse, and they're aware of the implication of this, what this relationship will have on their life, and they might be still in this doubting place, because it will be a lot. But their higher self is saying, this is good, you guys should go for it. But I also think that your person higher self is saying that they understand why on the physical your person is so confused and overwhelmed and wondering and scared of all that it would bring, because your person on the physical cannot see what your person higher self can see, which is this beautiful place with this beautiful home and those beautiful people loving each other. On the physical, it's hard to see that because we don't have the wisdom that our higher selves got. So it's normal, I think, that meeting someone like that, meeting someone that literally work your world, like you felt like you've met before when you just like strangers, it's really confusing, like to just meet someone or see someone online or just see someone on the streets and be like, wait, why do I feel this connection? Why do I feel like I know them? Why do I feel like I should be in their life? It's really confusing. It's something you need sometimes to get around, So I think this is what your person higher self want you to know, that is, as much as they're going through this, there is the potential for something amazing. Guys are soulmate twin flames, and so there is so much potential for you guys. But right now, they are confused on the physical, and your person higher self really wants you to know that. Because you're probably confused as well, maybe. I don't know. Then we got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I really think that this connection is really new. Even if you guys are already in the dating stage, they're still confused and there is still like some holding themselves back. That's the way I see it. But I really think that for the majority of you, you guys just met, or you were made aware of each other, or reconnect. It could be someone that you used to. No, never mind. It's not. No. It's someone new, or someone you just started dating, or someone that you saw one day, even a while ago, and you couldn't let go of, like someone like it's been, or you met them and you talk with them like on the social gathering, and you still think about them sometimes, something like that. And with new love, a new person that has stirred your romantic feeling, is this idea that this connection is something new, no matter what. And what's going on with it is happening because this is new and a little bit scary, let's be honest. And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This is confusing, Spirit. Okay, so I think that, but it still work somehow, I feel like. Because I really think that maybe this is someone that you've been made aware of a while ago, or someone that, like I say, you saw on the street or met at a meeting but barely got to talk with. And maybe you guys are reconnecting and creating this new love, or like having this potential for a new relationship. It's interesting. I like how this is so contradictory, but also it could make sense. It's like, just because, with the song Haven't Met Before and this idea of feeling like you knew this person, you could have felt that way a while ago. It doesn't have to be something that is just happened now. The way they made you feel, like, and maybe even on their side, maybe you both met and felt something, but when you separate ways because it was too soon for you to bear the consequences of being together. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Okay, I want more info, so I'm gonna get the tarot. Maybe that's going to help me. We got the World and Strength. Okay, so 2 major arcana. Yeah, it's intense. Okay, I want to start with the World. So the first meaning of the World will be success, achievement. But I want to take the literal meaning, like, the planet. And maybe you met them, but they move away. Like, they had to go somewhere else. Maybe you met them in holiday, or you met them on a trip, or, to me it's the vibe that you met them and then you had to part ways. And you guys never really tried to do anything with the connection that you felt, because it would have been too complicated, Like I was saying, it's too complicated, it's too scary, there was too many consequences. Maybe one of you would have had to move to another place, to another country. Maybe you would have to let go of some people. Like, there's a lot involved. And you two coming together is not something simple. Let's be clear. That was clear from the beginning. As much as it's something that would be very rewarding, and as much as you guys are soulmates and belong to each other, it's still complicated. It's still a complicated path for you guys to walk on, and I really think that this is new in terms of being together, of term of even maybe considering being together. And because of the strengths, I think that you guys finally, like, your person higher self, and maybe it's not you. Okay, yeah, I just catch myself because I was like you guys, but I keep seeing you as a both, because your person higher self is really already like seeing you as together. Like, in for your person higher self, there is no you and them, it's the two of you, because it's the way it has been. Like, on the higher level, your higher self and their higher self is always together. That's the way I get it, that's the way I feel it, at least. But here it's like, your person higher self is telling you that your person is gathering the strength to be that lion and offer you that rose. I think they are gathering their strengths to start something new. And also, usually the strength card is the number 8, but here's number 11. And it has the infinite sign on their head, which is like, I like to associate the infinite number with like twin flame, and really like just even like, yeah, twin flame, because it's like, it's infinite. They always look for each other and they're always connected to one another. But even high level soulmate, I mean, with a high level soulmate, you're always connected to them on some level, And I really think your person is like, they couldn't let go of you, and despite it being really scary, they start to gather the courage to make you an offer. And maybe it's not something that they are acting on right away, or maybe it's not something that you are going to see happening like tomorrow, but your person higher self is telling you that they are in the process. At least they are coming. And even if maybe there is some distance between you guys, there is going to be something happening. Like, spirit or your angels or your guides are going to make something happen, so that when they are ready, because I think they could, like, your person higher self is saying that they never let go of the idea of you. They never let go of the idea of doing of being in a relationship with you. And as much as they are still and were held back by all of those consequences, all those changes, they are starting to, I think it's the idea of miss you so much that they are starting to build up the courage to, if they ever see you again, give you that rose. And for some of you, they might have your numbers or things like that, and they will literally text you or call you, or if they don't live that far away, come see you. But I get the vibe for a lot of you, it's going to be like spirit that are going to create this meeting, because I think that you guys are pretty far apart from each other. And so spirit are going to really like make you guys meet when your person is ready. Yeah, your person higher self are, it's like they see you so much as a unit. It's like, I have a hard time being like, telling you that this is just your person energy and this is just involving them, because I'm getting just the idea that this just, your person higher self wants to talk about the two of you, not just them, which is what I wanted. But they were like, no, we are a unit, we are all, we come as a package deal, even if we're not together right now in the physical maybe, but still, for those of you who are together, maybe it could be possible in the sense that maybe they were still holding themselves back because of all the consequences, but I don't think it would be many of you. But if it's the case, it could still apply that on the next level, well, coming to the next level of this relationship. Okay, let's have a look at the final messages. You got jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Then we got get grounded, empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. And we got surrender to the divine. Okay, So I think these messages are coming from their higher self, but also spirit and your guides, mostly your guides. I think they want you to give them the will and just say yes to what they offer you. It's like, let us take you on an adventure and you just say yes and you just follow. And I think that they want you to do that because they want you guys to reconnect if there is some distance, or if you guys haven't seen each other in a while, which I think is the case for most of you. They want you guys to see each other again. They want you guys to reconnect and to finally experience what it is to be together and to have this beautiful home. It might be complicated and challenging, but it's so good that they know that in the end that's what's meant for you. And they're offering to guide you. Well, they're always guiding you, obviously, but I get it in a more like stronger way. Like, just if you have the idea of, oh, what if I go on the weekend to, I don't know, something crazy like the Bahamas. What if I go on the weekend to the Bahamas? Or why don't I go on the holiday to, I was talking about like a K-pop band earlier, so to Seoul. Or just if you have like those like ideas of going somewhere, of doing something really strongly, like coming really strongly out of nowhere, I would say go for it, unless it's really dangerous or you can't afford it, obviously. But just like go for the like little things that pop up inside your head that feels a bit out of place, because I think maybe that's how you're going to reconnect with them. Because I think you're in separation, just like, yeah. And with get grounded, empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So I think that with the highly sensitive, I don't want to, you could be an empath or they could be an empath, but I get the idea of that the both of you are really sensitive to like your own higher self and your guides. And I think the both of you are very sensitive to your psychic gifts. I think you both have some to a degree, and I think you can both be guided by the divine very easily if you give them the chance. It's like you don't have to be, some of us have to do a lot of effort to just connect with our guides or connect with our intuition, but I think the two of you are really gifted in that department where you can really connect easily with your guides and your intuition. And so to be together again, it could be really easy because you just have to listen to the niggling feelings. There's this other card in that deck, listen to the niggling feeling, like, so just listen to the things inside of you that pop up and that seems important even though you don't understand why, or the things you cannot stop thinking about even if it doesn't apply to your life currently. That's just listen to that, because I really think that your guides are trying to guide you towards one another again, and if you let them, it could be faster than you think. Because I'm pretty sure that because this card show up and it's the 11 in this deck, I'm pretty sure like your person higher self is telling you that they are pretty much ready. It's the 11. We even have like some sort of a sun here. I really think that they're ready. They gather the strength to face those consequences now. So it's just a question of saying yes to change, saying yes to the divine and what they are offering you and where they are offering to take you. Yes, what else? We have flowers here and here as well. So flowers might be significant, or for some reason I'm feeling like spring might be significant. That might be when you guys reconnect or something like that. Also, she's literally plunging in the eye of water, an eye that looked like the world. I just realized again. Kind of, yeah. I really have. There's this really this emphasis on the world and on you being at a distance of some sort. It could also be a long distance relationship for some of you, where once you finally be together, I feel like your relationship just started again. Okay, I think I don't see anything else for you guys here. Okay, so with the connect with nature, real fast, maybe you can get even more clear messages when you spend time in nature. So if you like to do so, go on a walk or like go near the sea, the beach, something's. The sea and the beach is pretty much the same thing, but go near a lake or like go spend some time in nature. It could help you get even more centered and grounded and get those messages even more clearly. Or do like meditation. She is meditating, so do some meditation or try to listen to there is like those subliminals. I feel like maybe it could help you as well if you feel like sometimes it's harder to connect. Those things could help a little. Well, okay, pile 3. This is going to be it for your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you are watching this. And I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And especially subscribe if you want to see more videos. And I will see you again sometimes. Bye! Hi, pile 4. If you choose this Amethyst, it's a really like colorful one. It's a cute one. I like it. It's like almost a pyramid, but not really. Okay, if you choose this Amethyst, this is going to be your reading all about the messages from your person higher self. I want to get started with a song. You got Lemonade by the ukulele version by Jeremy Passion. It's pretty funny because pile 3. Okay, so you can skip a little bit if you don't want to hear me ramble, but it might be significant. I don't know how, but the pile 3, the song that they got was a song that I recommended during one of Christopher Bang-chin, the leader of Stray Kids, V Live, and he played that song that I recommended. And maybe you see, so one of my videos is about is using Stray Kids song. I'm a Stray Kids fan. I really like their music. And this song, I actually discovered it during one of Christopher Bang-chin V-Lives. He recommended it. So yeah, maybe listen to that song. And if you like K-pop or just, you don't even have to like K-pop, just if you feel like it, just go to give a listen to Stray Kids. They are a really amazing band. So yep, let's get started. I'm gonna start rambling. So this song is a really beautiful song. It's an amazing, beautiful love song about someone loving someone else very, very deeply, and just feeling that this person is making them a better person. And I really think that's the message your person higher self wants you to know, is that you make your person in the physical a better person. And the other message is that they really, 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 really love you. This could be a new relationship, also a relationship that's been going on for a while as well, because there is this idea that in the song he knows that person at least a little. So, well, he knows that person well, but here I'm getting the vibe that you guys know each other at least a little, or at least you used to know each other. But yeah, to me it's like it's not a completely fresh connection. The other pile, they were piles with really new connections. So if you are asking for a new connection, maybe you can go check the other piles, or you can stay. There might still be messages from you here. It can also be the idea that you know each other from many lifetimes, that you are high level soulmate, or that you are twin flame, something like that, and that your person higher self is telling you that they know that it's gonna be like that once you are with one another. Could be the vibe as well, actually. So yeah, stick around no matter what. Okay, so you got 28, pool of crystal light. Open your Okay, no, never mind. I'm not going to say it. Open your heart, spread unconditional love. I'm not, no, yeah, no, it's just that Christ, and I was talking about Christopher Bengshen, and yeah, I mean, like here it can be interpreted as, you know, the Christ, but yeah, anyway. Then we have number 20, returning, going with the flow. And we got inner core, solidity. I like those two people. Look at them, and they are the world. The world is exploding. Okay, that's beautiful. So for your main card, first of all, you got 28, which reduced to 10. 8 plus 2 is a 10. Open your heart, spread unconditional love. So I think that your person higher self is telling you that your person is... So if you are not in a relationship, like you know each other but you're not in a relationship, they are ready for it. And if you are in a relationship, they are ready to go to the next level, because this is an amazing love connection. This is a connection where the both of you have or will have unconditional love for each other. With the solidity and inner core, I really think that together, like, you are infinite together. And you are amazing as individual, don't get me wrong, because those two people are not even facing each other. But I think that together you have this strong core, this strong inner core that make you both capable to do anything and everything. And it's like, as much as you are complete on your own, they will give you an extra layer of powers and an extra layer of capability and support, and together you're gonna really help each other achieve whatever it is that you want. It's like, to me, because this world is it's imploding, it's the idea that together you can rock the world. You can destroy it, not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like, you can succeed at everything that you want and create everything that you want and be free and wild like this bird. And with 20 returning, going with the flow, I think that your person higher self is telling you that maybe don't stress that too much. I think it's the idea that this is such a guided connection. This is something so important for the both of you that no matter what stage you guys are in, no matter what's happening, just let it come to you. Let it, the new step of the relationship or the relationship itself, or even the meeting if you have never met them, just don't go around and trying to do too much. I think it's the idea that you're both solid, like I said, solid individual on your own already, and you both have unconditional love for each other already on a soul level. So it's just a matter of time, and you don't have to, you know, sometimes we like to stress things out, thinking maybe I should do that, or I should say that, or I should act this way or act that way, so that things can evolve in the proper way. But really, just let it be. Just let it be. It's going to happen no matter what. Really, here's the vibe that, to me, you guys are supposed to be together, okay? And your person higher self is like, we are going to be together. I mean, they are already with your higher self, but in the physical, you are going to be with them. and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be world shaking. It's going to be this beautiful pool of light with the moon watching over you guys. The moon might be significant for you. Maybe you're gonna meet at night or when it's the full moon. There is also butterflies, so we've had the 10 and the idea of transformation. So I really think that you guys have been through a lot. You are now really solid, the both of you, and that's what their higher self wants to tell you. And so right now it's just about living. Live your life, and it's gonna come. The spirit is going to figure out a way, or your higher selves have already write your guys meeting or your guys next step of the relationship, your guys whatever it is that you want. It's written already. Just let it be, let it flow. You don't have to do anything, really. Return to a stage of, you know, it's almost like when you're a kid and you get in a car and you don't know where your parents are taking you because you're not really interested, and you just go with the flow, and then suddenly they took you to, I don't know, Disneyland, or they took you to some really nice place that you love, or even just your grandparents or something like that. And then you get there and you're like really happy and excited, and you forgot about the journey, you forgot about everything because you're just happy to be there. And I think it's that vibe. Return to that childlike vibes, or letting things happen, let it live come to you when it comes to this relationship. Maybe still go to work or still go to, you know, uni or whatever you do, but it's like for this relationship, for this person, their higher self is telling you, just go have fun. Like, you look at him, he's playing with his dragon with a ball. It's like he's playing catch with his dragon. Like, he's really chill. And even this licorn, licorn is the French way I always slip at some point. But this unicorn, she's like, I don't know why I think it's a she, because of the moon probably. She's chill, the water is calm, and the only thing that contain like really wild action is this one where they come together. And to me, it's like they're both so solid, and when they come together, they rock the world and their own world as well, I think. But the process is chill from now long. You've done already so much transformation. You work so hard on yourself, the both of you, and your person higher self is acknowledging that. Like, you guys have been through a lot. You work hard as hell. So go ahead. Just enjoy now. Go back to that childlike vibe when it comes to love, and let spirit drive the car like you let your mom or your dad when you were a kid, and just go with the flow. Okay, then I just saw the tarot cards. Okay, no, we'll get there after all. You get attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What was I saying? And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Because we got the world here, and we got enjoy this moment fully and disconnect. Maybe for some of you, it's time for a literal like holiday, or like a little time away. But really, again, like, it's time for you to just enjoy things, just enjoy life, and that's the way you guys are going to come into union, or that's the way you guys are going to reach the next step of the relationship that you've been craving. Maybe also, she's wearing a wedding dress and he's in a suit. To me, it's like the idea like they are going, like they just got married and they are going in a retreat together, like honeymoon type of things. So for those of you who are longing, you know, to get to the next step, maybe not waiting, but, you know, to move forwards with the relationship, it could be extra confirmation that it's coming. Just, I think it's by enjoying things in the relationship and outside, for those of you who are not with them, just enjoying life in general, that everything is going to unfold. Just be your most happy and joyful self and love life and enjoy life. Drink some lemonade, I don't know, but yeah, have some fun. And fun doesn't have to be crazy, you know. Fun can be relaxing as well. I felt like to say that because I think some of you are really like intense person. I get that vibe. So also because of this world checking, and I get the idea that you guys really want to act like you want to be able to take proper actions, and that's why your person higher self is coming here today and being like, yeah, I know you want to do something, you want to rush things, you want to act, you know, you want to be an active player in that game that is love, but no. Here you have to let things unfold. We got this. Both of you just live your life. Go in holidays, go in weekends, go to party, go to like gardens or go smell the roses. I don't know what you want to do, but do it. Just live your life and don't stress about the other, because they are coming naturally, attracted by the unconditional that you feel for one another on a soul level. Okay, then let's have a look at your tarot, because I was really excited I saw it when I cashed this card. You get the Lovers. Look at this, obviously. And you got the Seven of Wands. Okay, let's start with the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is all about, you know, being like in this case I would say being protective or like determined. Yeah, okay. I was like, what the Seven Wands doing here a little bit, but now I'm getting it. It's like maybe you're relentlessly like, to me the Seven of Wands, it's could be about many things, but here I'm feeling like it's like it's the desire for action in some way. It's wanted to overcome all the challenges that keep you apart. Is being determined to be with your soulmate, to take action for it, to just, you want to go and get them. That's what your higher self is saying, but their higher self is saying that they acknowledge, but they're telling you, you guys are already the Lovers. Even if it's you don't see it right now, you both are flying in the same direction, which is one another. You just have to trust that it's coming. Look at it. I like that those both goose are flying in the same direction, because to me it's the both of you, and no matter what it is that you want, your person higher self is telling you that your person want it as well, and the both of you are going in the same direction, and you are going to get there and meet at this beautiful pond with the moonlight and all of those like stars and butterflies and beautiful flowers. There is the flowers here, but I'm really cool to notice those leaves. So I don't remember how to say that in English, you know. We just enter it. It's not autumn. Is it autumn? We have spring, summer, winter, and autumn. Yeah, autumn. I'm so sorry. Apparently I don't remember how to say that. So yeah, the season that comes in like end of September, during October and November until the 21 of December, because after the 21 of December it's winter. So autumn, yeah, you know, the time where you drink spicy pumpkin latte and stuff like that, and you celebrate Halloween. You know, that times might be significant, also because I just thought of Halloween. Halloween might be significant, but maybe not for all of you. It's just like something that came to me with this card. Also the very like orangey colors of it. But yeah, you guys are like, your person higher self is like, you guys are flying in the same direction. You can chill, you can relax, you can enjoy. Everything has been done, the work has been done. You guys have worked on yourself, you guys have put a lot of work out there. Now it's just a matter of divine timing. Just you guys gonna evolve to the next step exactly when you are supposed to be, because you both want it. Just let spirit and your guys do their things and it's going to be more than perfect. And in the meantime, just live your life, have fun, play catch with a dragon. That sounds like something that could be fun, actually. Well, as long as they don't spit fire. But yeah, still fun nonetheless. So, okay, so that's your 3 final cards. They have the same color pattern, which is very like purpley, almost blue, pinkish, which I really associate strongly with the heart chakra, and really just like soulmate and twin flame. So even more confirmation to me. You have a new start is coming. See, once again, it's coming. Whatever it is that you are wishing for, the new things that you are wishing for in this relationship, they are coming. I will say that as many times as I need. I feel like I need to say it. You both want the same thing. You might not see it in the physical, but your person higher self is telling you, you both want the same thing. No matter what on the 3D it looks like, you guys want the same thing. You're flying in the same direction towards this new start. Doesn't matter what it is, new relationship, new step, new commitment, whatever it is, it's coming. And it's going to be beautiful. Should I had? And then you got the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? And cold. Soul gift and training. It's time to step up. Okay. With the crumbling, I am more cool to notice the imagery in the card, which is to me that those doors just open. And it's like, I'm going with the goose again. Those doors just open so that those good goose can come in and have their new start in this beautiful environment. Also, there's a little like river, so maybe the river lead to the pond. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but you know, it's like the idea to me that where are you clinging onto? I don't see that as what are you clinging onto, but more of what are you refusing yourself. To me, you've been so hyper focused on what you should do that you forgot to just enjoy the process, just enjoy life, just enjoy the journey toward what it is that you want, that new start. So I think your person higher self is really telling you that you need to let go of wanting to control things. You need to let go of your desire to act consciously on this relationship, because this is not the way it's going to work. The way it's going to work is that by you being yourself and by you enjoying life, by you not focusing so much on this relationship and just letting things come your way, this is how you're going to be able to cross that door that is maybe blocking you right now. And maybe this has been lingering for a while, but just because it's been taking some time, it doesn't mean it's not coming, you know? I really think it's the idea here to enjoy life, because even if it takes time, it's still coming and there is nothing left for you to do. I'm sure you did plenty already of healing towards yourself, or taking steps to try to meet that person, or whatever it is. I'm sure you already, or taking steps to make them understand that you want to get to the next step. I'm sure you already did plenty. But now you need to stop trying. Just stop trying and enjoy the process. And with soul gift and training, it's time to step up. I think your person higher self is encouraging you to focus on other area of life, because maybe you've been so hyper focusing on this relationship that you forgot that you have other gifts, you know, and you can, like I said, you both are very solid individual on your own. So just because you're improving yourself doesn't mean you're gonna get away from this person. Just do what you feel called to do, and it doesn't have to involve them all the time. You can learn something new, and you should. Like, I really think your person higher self is really encouraging you to enjoy life and to be your full in your full potential, because they know you're someone that's really strong and been through a lot, and you have this solid inner core, but you've been putting your own self on the side in profit to other things, and in particularly this relationship. And so it's coming, you guys going together to whatever places, this new start, it's all coming. Just let it be and focus on you, on enjoying things, on learning things, on getting to the next level, on, I don't know, exploring the stars. As much as it could be fun to do it with them, it could also be fun to do it by yourself. And just because you did it by yourself doesn't mean you can do it with them later in the future, you know? Just like if you thinking to yourself, okay, I want this relationship, I want to go there with my person, and so you're not going because you're so hyper focusing on going there with them. I think your person higher self is like, no, go there without me, and we can still go together later when we finally reach that stage. But yeah, really, it's the vibe that I'm getting here for you guys, is that you need to live your life. For some reason, I'm feeling called to notice this card and the fire sign. So maybe your person might be a fire sign, or you might be. And because we have the goose flying and those bird flying, maybe you or your person could be an air sign. So fire sign would be like the one that's coming the most strongly would be Sagittarius right now. It doesn't have to be like any fire sign, but it's coming really strongly. And for the air sign, Libra is coming really strongly, or Gemini as well. Yeah. What else? I think that's it, guys. Okay, yeah, that's it, part 4. Thank you so much, part 4, for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see this. Please take care of yourself. I hope I will get the chance to read for you again sometime, so please don't hesitate to subscribe if you feel like doing so. You could also comment or give me a like if you want. That would be very helpful. And I hope I will get to read for you again someday. Yeah, I already say that. Yeah, I'm gonna end it now. Bye!